Hello, welcome to the queue. It's a recap of turn 6. So we're moving the marker to turn 7. Here's a look at the IPCs with Japan actually eclipsing the end of the board and starting over at the beginning. So they are on a IPC roll here. Now they're in line to lose a few here if things don't go well on this turn for Japan, but got to play it out. Not much happening on the victory point. The resources victory point was picked up. Japan secured the Urals. Germany has, I think it's the Ukraine, and then Japan has Manchuria that they've had for a while. Well, I think last turn actually, or the turn before they took it back. So we got those three, so that gives the Axis a total of 14, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. 16, so they've got 4 to give up to maintain a victory. And this turn was not a lot of action. As a matter of fact, I don't even think there was a single battle in the Pacific. It was just shuffling around. Japan walked into a couple free territories for Russia, not even worth marking. In the Middle East, Italy blitzed down, took the Caucasus, Iran, undefended. There was a Japanese tank in eastern Iran that the RAF took out. They didn't have any land units, so they didn't take the territory. In the Med, nothing, just moving around. There was a failed attempt to take Brazil, but Germany had to retreat, so we'll take that off because they don't deserve a smoke there. Didn't get a single hit on Brazil, so there's actually 3 Allied infantry there, and this is active, but they haven't come down and got it yet, so we'll see what happens there. North Atlantic, nothing. Norway fell to the U.S. transports, which the U.S. Navy hit the road, left the transports high and dry. So they will be extinguished this turn, and I'm sure Germany will go after Norway. The only real significant battle of the turn was in Bryansk, and that was on the German first part of the turn here. Came into Bryansk and hammered the Russians, and I forget how many units were there. It was in the vicinity of 40 plus, I think. Both sides had about that many units. Germany did come out on top, even though the dice were not too kind in the beginning. I think near the end they kind of caught up and cleaned up shop. So turn 7, in all likelihood, Moscow defended by 18 land units. And looking at the tanks, they're almost got the same amount of tanks. They're probably gonna be about 15 tanks there. So we'll see how that goes. Moscow may or may not fall, but most likely I would think they would. But like I said at the beginning, the Axis have 16 victory points, and really there is a big opportunity for the Allies to snag quite a few points here. Japan is in the South Pacific with an opportunity to strike at the Marianas and possibly have a reverse Marianas turkey shoot, where Japan comes out the winner. And if not, it'll be the real Marianas turkey shoot, and Japan's going to go down in flames. And at that point, there are, from Marianas here and the Philippines, 1, 2, 3, 4 victory points that could easily fall on the next turn to the Allies. Now, looking around, I'm not sure. Calcutta's probably safe. I don't think 2 tanks is going to get anything done there. But they might be able to whittle into some of this oil, maybe, depending on what Japan does. So possibly 5 victory points could go down. in which case then the Axis would be at 11. But we gotta wait and see how that battle comes out, and we won't see that until Japan turns 7, which is coming up.